Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. I am here today to do my week 3 budget projection for the month of November 2022. It is a brisk, cool Friday morning, November the 18th, 2022. I am feeling good. I got my coffee intact. I don't know, it's just something about the cold weather that wakes me up and wakes my body up. So we are here to do this. Also, this is a budget projection for those that are old. So, it takes some time to get through these numbers because we're projecting what we're going to do with our money for this week's pay. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome. And for those that are not new, welcome back. Here on this channel, I talk about anything related to finances. And I have a cozy chair conversation in my cozy chair in my bedroom, here or there. It should be midweek, but we're trying to slowly incorporate that back in. So we're gonna get back around to it. So let's dive right into this. I actually have a quote for today. So we are going to project this information up on the screen so you can follow along with me. I'm going to try to get through this so you can get back to your Friday. I got to get to mine because I got some traveling to do. I got some more work to do. I got a whole lot going on today. So we're going to try to get this done. All right. You should see that information up on the screen now. Okay, and our quote for today is, consistency may get boring, but it is proven to work. So basically, this is why I come on this channel every single week. For 2 reasons. First, to hold myself accountable, make sure I got my numbers in check. I don't forget to pay a bill or do this or do that. And to also show you guys and gals that doing this consistently every week keeps me ahead of the game and paying my bills, my debts, whatever transactions I have to do, college tuition, whatever I'm doing. It keeps me on track every single week. I'm not guessing. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm not forgetting. Did you pay this? Did you do that? No, it keeps me on track. So that is why I do it. But yes, do I get tired? Yes. Do I get drained? Yes. Do I want to do something different? Yes, I do, as it relates to, my money. But since it's proven and it works, it's been working for me for years. So I'm going to keep doing it, no matter how boring it gets. All right, so let's dive in. Week 3 budget projection, November the 18th, 2022. Let's get through these numbers. First up is the mortgage. $292. These are projected amounts. Remember that I am going to put toward a debt transaction, whatever it is. Next, we have the HOA fee for $6.70. Debt monies that I can allocate toward a debt or whatever this week is $278. Now you see I have tuition with a question mark in parentheses. And the reason why is because I do have extra money out of every paycheck, right? So I used to just put it all toward the debt, which would be, i.e. my mortgage. But now that I'm paying more toward tuition because I have 2 teenagers in college, I kind of go back and forward. I do it on a 4-week span. So some weeks every other week I'll put it toward the tuition, and every other week I will put it toward the mortgage. So I got a question mark because for those that are old or who have been following my channel for a minute, I got this hefty goal of trying to pay down my mortgage under $50,000 for by the end of the year. So I'm looking at like 19,000 plus that I need to pay to get it under 50,000 by the end of the year. So that's why I'm debating, do I want to put this toward tuition? Or do I want to put it towards a mortgage? So that's a question mark. I will let you know in Thursday's budget recap what I do. Let's move on. Auto insurance, $94. Another auto insurance, $62. Life insurance, $21. Student loans, $100. Gasoline and or tuition, $25. For those that are new, let me explain real quick. I go back and forth with this amount of money too. If I'm going to put it in the tuition account, and I normally put it in the tuition account when I'm not putting that debt amount of money in the tuition account, kind of go back and forth. Or I give it to one of the children for gasoline. I have two that have vehicles. And so I may give it to one of them. So that's why you have that there. It is so, so good and freeing to have options with your money. So that is what's going on there. Next, we have household expenses for $148. I tend to pull this money out of my checking account and keep it in cash, and I just, get groceries, toiletries, whatever I need to get. Haven't been pulling it out in the last 2 or 3 weeks actually, because I'm like really the only somebody here, and I'm not needing a lot of that stuff, like a lot of food or a lot of tissue or a lot of toothpaste, so it's been kind of sitting there. So we're going to see what we're going to do with that going forward. Next, we have college spending for $46. I send that to the 2 children that are in college. Children's savings account for $28.50. Minor Roth IRA. I opened up a minor Roth IRA for my 16-year-old for $20 each week. And last but not least, cushion amount for $26. I don't like to drain the account dry, so I just leave a few pennies in there, and it adds up over time, and I can get things without, really thinking about budgeting those things into the budget. And that's where probably a lot of my budget recap information comes from that money that's just left over in there, and I buy things with it. All right, so the total for this week is $1,147.20. Now, I normally leave $13.68 in this account each week, so with the total amount being less, we're going to have to subtract $1,368 minus $1,147.20 equals $220.80. That is money that I need to put away in the bill savings account portion of this account, because I don't need to technically use it this week, but that's right here on paper until we're done at the bottom with the final number as to what we really need to do with the money this week. That's step 1. Step 2 is to go back up through these items, put a PA beside the items I will be allocating out this week's pay, but I'm not paying them this week. So you see all the PA amounts. I'm not going to go back through them. That is PA with a pink circle around it. That's what I'm doing there. So let's go down and get the total of the PA amount. So the put away amount equals $513.70. That's that second number you see in the blue cloud down there. So now you see 2 numbers with blue clouds around them. That means they have a relationship. So that means we need to do something with them, i.e. add them or subtract them. This week we are adding, because as you can see, both numbers in the cloud need to be put away in the bill savings account because they won't be used technically. As you can see, technically means right here on paper. That's why I have paper in parentheses, meaning we're doing this on this paper. We're doing these equations, adding and subtracting until we get to the very end. So let's add those 2 numbers together. $513.70 plus the $220.80 equals a whopping $734.50. That is the amount I need to put away in the bill savings account this week, but right here on paper for now. That's step 2. Step 3 is to go back up through these expenses and put a purple triangle next to any items that I will be paying for this week, or I will do that transaction this week. You see them all there. I'm not going to go through all of them. And we're going to focus on one, which is that auto insurance. You see there, the auto insurance is $62. That one, that's $62. We will be paying that this week. So let's talk about that. I'm projecting $62 out of this week's pay. However, the insurance bill for the month is $248. So we're going to have to pull the rest of that $248 out of the bill savings account, right? That's why we've been setting money aside in that account, so that if we need to pull it out to pay debts, that's what it's for. Now let's do the calculation. $248 minus $62 equals $186. So that would be the amount that I need to pull out of the bill savings account technically to help me satisfy this auto insurance bill for this week. All right, so now that we're there, we have all of our numbers on paper. Now, as you can see, we have two numbers with yellow lines under them. That means they have a relationship. That 186 up top that I need to help me cover the auto insurance, plus that total put away amount down there for $734.50. They both have yellow lines. However, they have two different actions. One amount I need to take out of the bill savings account. One amount I need to put in the bill savings account. So we need to subtract those two numbers. Let's do that real quick. $734.50 minus $186 equals $548.50. Now that number gets a yellow box around it because that is actually what I will be doing with the money this week out of this week's pay. Okay, so that's why that number always get that yellow full box. So I'm actually going to be putting that total amount away this week. I don't need it. It's going into the savings account to be used in other weeks to help pay other debts. Because I'm not sure those that have been following me for a while, what I do is I typically divide all my bills up into 4 weeks because each month normally most of the months have 4 weeks. There are some with 5. I love the bonus weeks because I don't have any bills set aside out of those paid checks. So that's good for me. I get to kind of do what I want to with that money. Most time I'm saving some, most time I'm using it on the children, or I am putting it toward debt. But anyway, so with that being said, however, let's look at that next to the last line where you see the $548.50 plus $276, which says borrowed from the bill savings account. There were a few weeks back where I explained in a video that they had shorted my paycheck by $276. So I had to pull it out of the bill savings account. So they got that together this week. So I'm able to take that money out of this week's pay and put it back in the bill savings account. So that's why you see the two amounts there. So let's add those two amounts together so we can get our final number for the week. $548.50 plus $276 equals $824.50. Okay, so that is the total amount that I will need to put away in the bill savings account this week. I will be utilizing that money for other weeks to pay other bills, debts, transactions. That's it. That's how I do my budget projection every single week. Hope you were able to gather something from this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Send this information along to someone who may need it. This is all I have for this video. This is Dr. Mummy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. And, oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all my new hairdo. I normally do that. Yes, I went to the shop on last night. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? No, my hair isn't gone. She actually did the, what do they call it? Lock knots, I guess, where they kind of twist it around at the end. So yes, that's what's going on. Tell me what y'all think. What do you think? What do you think? This is all I have for this video. Peace.